What's poppin', everybody? This is Saber4 with a standard match using Dragonite GX Welder once again. I'm well aware it's been quite a while since I've shown a completely new deck, like from scratch, in expanded or the standard format. Not anything like, updated versions of Gengar and stuff, like a completely new deck. I know it's been a while. To be honest, I'm playing, other games and stuff in my free time. Not really a lot of Pokemon TCG Online. I mean, I do play every day still a little bit to try and record matches and stuff, but it's just easier to use decks that I've already made and tested with and maybe update them a little bit, change them up and test with them than making a new deck from scratch. I'm not really into it. I don't have any ideas of something that I want to build. It's always the issue with the cards with me. I don't have all of the cards, so it's difficult. If I do want to build a specific deck, I don't have it. I don't have the cards. And I'm kind of saving, that sort of thing when the Sword and Shield set comes out. Like, I'm going to build decks from that set when it comes out, of course. And it should be soon. Like, how many days is it left? It's probably a few weeks, and it'll be out. So I showed you guys the good side of Dragonite GX. Today it looks like it's going to be the bad side, as my opponent is clearly playing a Blacephalon deck here. This Blacephalon, don't forget, it's still around, and it's one of the strongest non-GX attackers, like non-GX killers, you could say. As long as you have enough fire energies in your hand, this guy can kill pretty much anybody. And with cards like Fire Crystal and the Dragon's Talons letting you gather 4 fire energies from your deck to your hand, it's pretty easy to KO, one-hit KO, even tag team GX Pokemon. So, against this kind of a deck, we're pretty much 100% at a disadvantage. Dragonite, all the overkill damage that I do with his 270 attack, it's meaningless. Blacephalon doesn't care. He can easily get a one-hit KO against us, and we don't really have any other attackers other than Dragonite. Volcanion would have been a good candidate, but unfortunately, he just does 110 at maximum. If he did 120, this would have been a whole different story. But because he can't kill the Blacephalon in one shot, there's no things like Muscle Band that I've got in this deck, or that are even available. It's just everything against us. And the other thing is that, the triple acceleration energies, remember, you only have 4, and Dragonite aims to get multiple prizes in KOs, like kill GX Pokemon, whether stage 1, stage 2 GXs or tag team GXs, and get a bunch of prizes at once. Like, if I gotta attack 4 times and discard triple acceleration energy to kill Blacephalons, we're gonna run out of gas too, and that's another issue. So, to be honest, this game is a losing battle from the get-go, especially when they get like a good start and we kind of struggle. But I'm going to try. I'm going to at least put up a fight. The only thing we can really bank on is just try and run them out of gas. Use like non-GX attackers like everybody else, like Latias, Volcanion, and then use the Dragonite GXs at the end and hope that he doesn't have enough fire energies to get the one shot. That's our only hope, really. That's it. My opponent going with the Welder for the Jirachi. Okay, I guess he's going to retreat him like that. He already played a bunch of stuff, gathered, his energies. And my stadium is helping him out too, but I had to play it down, get rid of his other stuff, like the Ultra Space. It's just, what, it really is just an auto loss. It's just one disadvantage after another. We really don't have anything going for us against this deck. Like, seriously. There's nothing positive that I can think of, to be honest. And even though I say we're going to try and run them out of gas, these decks almost always run the Victini Prism, which ensures they can put all of the far energies from their deck from the disco pop back in the deck. So it's pretty much hopeless, but I guess we'll try. We'll try and see what can happen. So Ultra Space, my opponent, making use of my stadium and then get rid of it for Ultra Space. I mean, that's what you want to do. That's what I do too. Like I really like taking advantage of my opponent's Viridian Forest and then discarding it. That kind of thing. So there's the Blacephalon, Fireball Circus. He needs the third energy to do the 150 to get one prize. So I guess that's the only little thing that it's annoying for them. Gotta discard 3 fire energies to KO uh, one Pokemon and get one prize. But I mean, like I've said, it's not really a big deal with all of the energy recovery and energy adding they can do in this deck. So let's go for Cynthia, and what am I gonna do? I guess bring out the Dragonite. I guess we could still, evolve into them for the challenge. And should I just get rid of his stadium for Fire Heat Factory? Let's do that. I mean, he could very well use that too, but I don't know. Maybe I guess it's better than letting him search out the Blacephalons. So 110, and you can see how annoying it is when you can't get the one-hit KO. We're just too slow. It's just so easy for them to outpace us. Like, it's impossible. But anyway, let's see. Welder. Like, I mean, I'm struggling to KO the first dude, and he's already gonna have the other ones ready by the time I'm done. And that's the other thing is that, at least if you KO them, if you can one-hit KO them quickly, then maybe they'll get unlucky, they'll slip up, or they won't have the necessary cards to both build the Volcanion and have enough energies in hand to attack. But, when you can't even get the KO, you're just inviting them to kick your ass pretty much. So there goes the Volcanion. And now I'm going to use Latias to at least, do the finishing touch with 30 and get a few free energies on the Dratinis. It was always annoying for me when Latias can't get, the energies for Stage 1 and Stage 2 dragons. Why the hell did they do that? Just to annoy me. Anyway, but let's get the Dragonite, I guess. And yeah, it's just so annoying because, like, if I evolve into these dudes, then I can't even get the plus. So let's get Oricorio actually to help me draw a few cards since he got the KO. And we don't need to get the other Dragonite just yet. So draw 3 and look, saw the Cherish Ball so I can get the Dragonite that way. So this was the better play. Like, this is how you make the right play. Go with the plus, the extra cards. So there is Latias with the 30 damage, and I'm going to get 3 energies there. So put them on the little Routinis, 1 of each, so none of you complain. All of you are happy. And get our first prize, while my opponent already has 4 and is going to go for the third here. So Jirachi with the escape board essentially means a free search. And since he has the Oricorio of her own, she can draw 3 cards too. So, like, I'm screwed in more ways than one here. Like, with her giant hand, she probably has everything she needs. Like, she collected everything because I'm so passive. I don't run cards like Reset Stamp in my deck. That card was supposed to be banned from everywhere. But anyways, I mean, it's so annoying is that in the beginning that's what I thought, because when you put those cards in your deck, TCG Online puts a little X in your deck. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, so my deck is not legal now. It can't be used. But apparently, those cards can still be used in Standard. So, sucks. It's been going on for a while now. Anyways, but since I don't have any recent stab, there's no N. There's not really any ways I can reset his hand. So all of the stuff he has there are there to stay. Fireball Circus. There goes my poor Latias there. And He's gonna get another prize. Dragonite GX. I think it's about time I use him since he's got 3 prizes. And let's get the other one out. Triple acceleration energy. But I gotta get like a fire too. I gotta get like, I gotta use the welder. So let's use the hearth, get the fire energies. And I've got an attack this turn for sure. Question is, can we pull this off next turn too? Let's put just one. And let's see, get the Dragonair out. I've got the Cherish Ball too. Let's put the triple acceleration. And I can draw 3 cards with Dance of Tribute as well, so let's do that. There's the other Welder. So I guess I'll be able to make another attack after this one, but you know, it all depends on him. If in that humongous ass hand he has enough resources to get a one-shot on Dragonite GX, and then another one for the next one, I'm gonna lose. That's just pretty much it. And more than likely, he does have the resources. I'm checking his discard pile over and over, but they've got a billion ways to recover cards and get the fire energies they need. You know, obviously, because a lot of the tag team GXs, of course, they go over 250 too, and they gotta be discarding, you know, 6 cards frequently to get those one-hit KOs. That's why they're prepared. So, Palpat and Jirachi, of course, helping make this process even easier. And he even has the Fisherman. God damn. Okay, so I'm pretty much screwed, guaranteed. But let's see if we can make it close at least. I've still only got 2 prizes, so that's not so great. And he's got Reshiram Charizard GX too. I would actually prefer if he promoted that dude, to be honest, because that is an instant 1-hit KO on Dragonite, and I can get a bunch of prizes at once. But he's not gonna be. She's gonna be foolish enough. I guess she's a chick, and I'm referring to her as he again. Typical me. But she's not going to be foolish enough to promote that dude. Obviously, she's going to use Blacephalon. So there is more stuff. And use Blacephalon for the KO. Even Dance a Tribute, draw 3 cards. She's close to decking out, I believe, too. But I know that deck can recover cards back in the deck, too. So I think she knows what she's doing. She's not going to deck herself out. So, she's taking quite a while, but there's the Fire Crystal, so 3 more Fire Energies in hand. And I think it's pretty obvious Dragonite is going to get his ass kicked here in one shot. So let's see, Blacephalon. Make your finishing attack, and then it's just one more attack with our Dragonite GX, the next one that I'm going to bring out, and that's it. So, man, this duel is essentially just watching her go. Watch her take a long ass time to gather the stuff. So she's drawn all her deck, but like I've said, I don't think she's gonna be foolish enough to. Yeah, there's the energy recycle system. Even using that and puts those energies back in the deck, making sure she doesn't deck out. Yeah, it would have been really funny if I had like the Team Rocket's handiwork or something, but we don't. That card isn't expanded anyway. So there's 5 energies discarded, and Dragonite GX is out of the picture. And now all I gotta do is just use the other Dragonite GX, and that's it. So let's go with Welder. Put 1 fire energy, I guess. That's good enough. I've got the triple acceleration, and man, I should probably actually just use the lure ball, get the other Dragonite out for the challenge, since we're probably going to lose anyway. But I didn't do that. Just went with Sky Judgment. That sucks. But anyways, the final KO, we got ourselves 3 prizes, and it's up to my opponent now. She probably does have enough of the energies to finish me off. And I wonder how many she has, like, extra. I guess we'll find out. if she uses all of them. Surprisingly, she didn't use the Victini. Like, I didn't see any Victini. She didn't even play it down. So maybe I guess she doesn't have it, or not running it for some reason. But there's the Fisherman. That's 4 energies already. And I know she top decked at least one from the fire energies she put back in the deck. So there's another energy recycle system. Get fire energies back in the deck actually, and she can just use the Oricorio to draw. So obviously she has more than enough to finish me off here. One last Fireball Circus and 350. Okay, so she had like I think 2 extras or 3 extra. Anyways. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game, even though I lost. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this video with your friends. Say Wolf54. Thank you guys for watching. We'll say